warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Miss, my name is Rifa Metia. I will explain about the title of the slide is title dyslexia. Uh, we will explain the important point about the dyslexia. There is introduction, purpose of dyslexia, difference between height and low, cause of dyslexia, impact of dyslexia, and last conclusion. Number 1 is introduction. Dyslexia is a linguistic situation in which there are two language varieties or language variations used in the one language community with different division of function between the high variety and the low variety. The term dyslexia comes from the Greek namely "di", meaning two, and glossia, meaning language, and was first popularized by C.A. Ferguson 159 to explain this phenomenon in certain language communities. Number 2 is characteristic of dyslexia. Characteristic of dyslexia. The main feature of dyslexia include there is number 1, two different language varieties are used in one community. Number 2, the high variety is used in formal situation and has a more complex grammatical structure. Number 3, the low variety is used in the informal and non-standard desired situation. Number 4, its variety complements the other social functions. And last, the high variety has high characteristics and easily learned formally, while the low variety is acquired naturally in the social environment. Number 3, difference between high and low. Difference between high and low. High variety is language variety used in the official and formal context, has high prestige and acquired through formal education, and has been strictly standardized. Low variety is the language variety used in the informal and casual context, has low prestige, is acquired naturally from the social environment, and is not standardized, so it's more varied. 4. Case of dyslexia. Case of dyslexia, there is the example that is 2, Arabic. The first Arabic, standard modern Arabic versus local dialect. The example, high variety standard modern Arabic used in the news, education, and the official document. Number 2, the example from low variety, Egyptian, Syrian, or Maghrebi dialect used in the everyday conversation. Number 2, Indonesian, from Indonesian, Indonesian language versus regional language. The example from high variety, Indonesian used in the formal situations such as education, government, and media. Low variety is Japanese, Sundanese, Batak, or other regional language and used within families and local communities. And next, impact of dyslexia. The example from positive impacts, functional differentiations. Each variety serves a specific purpose. The example, standard Arabic for formal writing, dialectical Arabical for daily conversation, allowing for clarity in communication depending on context. Next, cultural prepositions. The difference of high and low variety helps maintain the literary or religious traditions while keeping the spoken language relevant and evolving. Cognitive flexibility. Speakers often develop strong code-switching abilities and metalinguistic awareness beneficial in multilingual settings. And next, example from negative impact. Educational challenge. Children often learn the low variety at home, where schooling is in the high variety, leading to learning difficult and slower literary development. Next, language attitude. The low variety may be seen as inferior, causing speakers to feel like linguistic insecurity or shame about their native dialect. Less linguistic risk. In the extreme case, the L variety may be abandoned as communities choose to adopt the high variety more broadly. And the last conclusion. The conclusion from this slide is Ecosia is a social-linguistic phenomenon that shows how two language varieties are used side by side in the society with equal function, namely formal and informal. The relationship between ecosia and the social-linguistic is very close because ecosia reflects social structure, identity, power, and access to education and social mobility in the language community. Therefore, an understanding of ecosia is important to analyze the dynamic of language and society in more depth. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, my name is Dr. Metia. This is the second slide. The title is dialect. Okay. I will explain the important points about the dialect. There is introduction, types of dialect, features of dialect, and this conclusion. Introduction. Introduction is a dialect is variation of language that varies depending on its speaker and is typically connected to specific regions, social group, or era. Dialects differ from the other language variant within the same language in terms of vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciations. Language variants among a dialect are the reflection of the speaker's social, cultural, and geographic identities. All dialects contain legitimate laws and systems, despite difference in vocabulary, sentence structure, and the pronunciations. Comprehending and following dialect variation promotes tolerance, improves communication, and protects the community linguistic. Two is types of dialect. Types of dialect is slide. There is four: regional, geographic, social dialect, socialic, ethnic, occupational dialect. Regional dialects are geographic, associated with speakers from the specific geographic areas such as Western English or Russian Italian. Number two, social dialect, socialic or socialic, associated with the speaker from the particular social class or group. And number three, ethnic, linked to the particular ethnic group. And last, occupational dialect, related to professional or occupational groups. Number three, features of dialect. Features of dialect. Pronunciation words may be pronounced differently in the various dialects. Vocabulary, different words may be used for the same concept. The example, subway in American English versus the underground in a British English. Grammar, difference in the word form and the sentence structure. For example, climb versus climbed. And last, for this slide, dialects are language variations that reflect the regional, social, and cultural identity of the speaker. Although they differ in the pronunciations, vocabulary, and the sentence structure, all dialects have valid roles in the system. Understanding and appreciating dialect diversity helps us to be more tolerant and raise our communication